Oh my goodness, y'all. No sound the whole time. Okay, I'm going to start over. Hey Aquarius, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? This your girl Mika, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. I hope all is well with you. Know that you are deeply loved, divinely protected, abundantly blessed, and highly favored. Amen. Amen. In this video, I'll be revealing how your person truly feels about you, their true intentions, future actions, advice from spirit, and share any hidden messages that may come through about your person. This is a general reading for all Aquarius's sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. But for a closer look at your unique situation, it's highly recommended that you go ahead and book a personal reading. So that way I can look at your unique situation with your person. Way more accurate, of course. Keep in mind, though, that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. And also the roles can be reversed. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hello, hello. Don't forget to subscribe because every single month, as you can see, I pick one lucky subscriber on my channel for a free personal tarot reading. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Sorry about that, Aquarius. You know, we are in the retrograde. Little technical difficulty there, but it's all good. For those that are watching live, I will timestamp this reading so you'll catch it right at the moment the reading begins. Let's get to it, Aqua Gang. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's connected to Aquarius in love and romance. Tell me about the situation surrounding Aquarius and that person for the week of March 30th through April 7th. March 30th through April 7th. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. We have the Death card in the reverse. And we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Hmm. Something's going on with your person, and the fact that they're starting to lose hope in rebuilding this relationship with you. There's a desire to want to rebuild things and work on it with you, but then they're also losing hope at the same time. Almost kind of giving up. Why the Three of Wands in the reverse? You know, they still have a deep, strong bond. Ten of Cups, a lot of love for you. They do. But they also feel like you're not showing up. That's what I'm getting. Like, I care about you, Aquarius, but why aren't you showing up? Yeah. Why aren't you showing up? I want to take action. I really want to work on this. I want to have success with you, but you're not showing up. Hmm. All right. Well, let me ask Spirit this. Why isn't this person pursuing Aquarius? Why isn't this person going towards Aquarius? Strength in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. This person doesn't have the strength, the courage, the balls to work on it. They're very scared. This person is moving in a lot of fear. They're moving in a lot of fear, but they also don't want to let you go. So instead of taking action, they rather you take action so that it can actually work out. They want to explore to see if there's a chance. All right, let's see. Why is it so much tension right now between Aquarius and this person? Why is there this disconnect? Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Five of Wands in the reverse. This person's having a very difficult time finding someone else. This person has tried to go out there and explore their options. And because they're still a bit confused about where they stand with you, they're hoping that they can make amends with you. This is someone that wants to not have issues with you anymore. They want to make amends because I don't think it's working out with these other options. Yeah, this person is very self-absorbed. It's all about them. They don't consider you. So since they aren't getting any luck with the other people, they want to come back to you. Yeah, they're the ones that's feeling abandoned, and because they feel this way, they got to have someone in their energy. Okay. Yeah, this is someone that feels like they lost you or losing you. Yeah, they're losing this relationship with you day by day, losing their chance. But then I don't understand why this person isn't making the effort. Why isn't this person coming forward? Two of Swords, they don't know. They don't know if it's worth coming forward or not. They're kind of just stuck. This is someone that has this feeling like I can't do that. I can't go towards Aquarius right now. I can't tell Aquarius the truth about what's been going on because I know Aquarius is going to want to know the truth. Hmm. So they rather just kind of not take action and cause more delays. Interesting. Okay. So with Aquarius, with the death in the reverse to the King of Pearls in the reverse, I think you're going through a transformation. I think you're going through a transformation of recognizing that in this relationship between this person, there may not be anything worth getting out of this than what this person can provide you. I'm getting more of a material thing. Some of you guys want to make amends with this person, but it's like you don't want to stay in it for a long time. It's like for a fun time, not a long time. Get what I can get and run. Yeah, I'm getting kind of like friends with benefits for some of you guys. There's no real deep emotional attachment anymore. But will Aquarius take action towards this person, or are they waiting for this person to take action? With the Six of Wands in the reverse to the Two of Pentacles, you're kind of undecided about what to do when it comes to this situation. You're kind of outweighing the pros and cons. Is it even worth going towards this person? I think a part of you are feeling a bit jealous by what this person, are curious if there's someone else in the picture. I don't know what this energy is, Aquarius. Your energy is very all over the place. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe because I'm picking up so many. So let me just say what I'm getting, okay? Because Aquarius energy, y'all are always the hardest to read for tarot readers because y'all always be in your head. Aqua gang. Um, I'm getting for some of you, you want to go back to this person for what you can get out of the situation, but you don't plan to come together for a connection. I'm getting like friends with benefits or using this person for whatever reason, okay? And the roles could be a reverse in this reading, so just take it for what it is, y'all. But I'm also getting for some of you guys, there's a part of you that moving out of a lot of pride and ego because you know that there could be possibly some competition or other people going on in the background. So you're like, well, what's going on with this person? I don't know why I'm getting like a lot of sexually charged energy on your behalf, Aquarius. I don't know what that's about. Um, but then I'm getting Eight of Cups. You see how it's like contradictory? So maybe for some of you guys, some days you feel this coming up week, some days you'll feel like going toward this person, and others you just don't want to deal with them. So let me get some clarity, Aquarius. What's going on with you? What is the overall energy for Aquarius with this person? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups in the reverse. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like you have boundaries, standards, clarity that this is what it is. This is the boundary. This is how we're going to do this. You're going to tell this person something about this is how we're going to do this. But it's not a realistic expectation. It's almost like friends with benefits, or coming in for a fun time, not a long time. It's almost like a user energy I'm getting. Like head games and mind games. It's very low vibrational energy, Aquarius. I don't know what's going on with you while you're doing this. Let's ask why. Why is Aquarius playing these games with this person? Seven of Swords, Four of Cups. You're trying your best to manipulate this person to get the response that you want out of them. If you can play games with them, you're hoping that they can get some get right, I'm hearing. Whatever that looks like for you is some type of strategy or game you're playing with this person in order to get clarity about where you truly stand with them, because I feel like your other approaches in the past have not really given you clarity about where you stand. So it's almost like you're playing a game with this person to see, do they actually care? Because maybe for you, Aquarius, by actually telling this person straight out, this is what I want, you don't get really anything from this person. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords to the Ace of Cups, y'all don't, in a reverse, y'all don't really want a relationship. Y'all just really want to know kind of like where this person stands. It's almost like you're just trying to hear them out or something. It's really a strange energy, Aquarius. What the heck is going on here? So with the Page of Cups in the reverse to the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys are just really wanting cooperation from this person. You can't get this person off of your mind. You can't get the past situation off your mind, whatever has occurred between you and this person. I'm getting just like overall, Aquarius, you have a lot of unanswered questions. So a part of you is like, I need answers, but if I were to just straight out and ask this person, it's not going to work. So I'm going to need to use some type of gameplay to get what I want, to get them to be cooperative. But again, it's very low vibrational, Aquarius. I don't recommend doing this. And based on this person's response, that's going to tell you if it's even worth pursuing this person. Hmm. Okay. All right. Now, Aquarius, y'all gonna have to let me know if this is your reading. This is not everybody's reading, but it's somebody's reading out here. And I'm gonna just let you know right now, like, hmm, that's not a good way to get what you want. Let's find out, how do you know if this is your reading? Let's see how do we know this is your reading? Let's see. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Keita says it's reversed, but it's mine. Okay. How will Aquarius know that this is their person? Six of Swords in the reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse. This is the person that was that left you but wanted to come back, only to continue to cause more destruction, no solid foundation. You guys are just incompatible. You guys are just very incompatible. Even though I think this person has feelings for you, they're just not putting in the right type of effort or work here. Let's find out, what is the problem with this person? Why aren't they putting in the work? The Chariot in reverse and the Page of Pearl. Because this person doesn't go all the way. They're very confused about if you're the one they really want to create a solid foundation with. So if this is your story, this person kind of goes like this. They kind of swerve. They come in, but then we don't build. They give you the impression they want something, but really they don't give you anything solid. And so it just turns into this person always abandoning you or running from the connection with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Always running in a different direction, very immature. Um, they'll come in very hot and heavy, but then they'll run away. That person. This can definitely be another air sign: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I also have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's the main energies there. It can be anybody though. All right, so let's get some more in this situation. Let's pull some oracles on this person's feelings for you, Aquarius. All right. Spark says, bingo, this is how Aquarius always comes towards me. Very low vibrational energy. I'm done. I'm not his booty call anymore. I heard that. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person's energy towards Aquarius. How does this person truly feel about Aquarius? So we have Phoenix. It says, new phase and rekindle, renew growth, change mind, rise from the ashes. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like they come towards you ready to revive the relationship and ready to create something. But this person has outdated systems and beliefs. It says old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay. This person wants to kind of create something amazing with you, but they have some type of value system, belief, behavior patterns that just never gets this baby off of the ground. It just never works for some reason. So what is this Phoenix, new phase and rekindle, renew and growth? What is that? We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You see what I'm saying, y'all? And then we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Whoever this person is, when they come in, they just how can I say this? They just revamp their manipulation. They don't work on the work. They don't change. They just go in with a different strategy, a different tactic, a different gameplay. Whoever this person is, they make it seem all shiny and new and, oh, I'm renewed. No, no, the only thing renewed about this person's energy is the way they're playing games with you, even though they see you as their star. Okay. That's the screwed up part about this, because they see your work, they see your value. Many of you guys can be in the spotlight, but this is your card, the star card. They see you as a divine love connection. They put a lot of value on you, but then they don't treat you right. You see? because of outdated systems. This is this person's way of doing things. They put you in a friend zone, 3 of Cups. They put you in like a friend with benefits, or they put other options in the mix. And with the 6 of Cups, you guys have this history with each other where they always think about their mistakes and then want to try to make it right, with the Page of Swords coming in hot and ready to say whatever they got to say to have this new beginning. What's old school, outdated thinking, conditioning? What is that? Judgment in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. See? Dang, this person is toxic. I mean, it's almost like this person is just stuck in their ways of being fake, phony, emotionally unavailable, playing emotional games. This is an emotional manipulator. This is someone that has a habit of doing this. Why do they do this to Aquarius? What is their point? What are they trying to do? Knight of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Pearls in the reverse. This person wants to come in for a fun time, not a long time, not fully commit to you. And then when they get what they need, they up and leave you. I'm getting kind of like someone that's just not taking this whole thing seriously at all. This is a very low vibrational game player, somebody that plays way too many games. And I don't know who's reading this is for, but the driving force of what this person really wants, I believe, is material gain and also sexual passionate gain with the Ace of Wands. They feel like that can always make things right and work, but I don't think that works for you, Aquarius. You've kind of probably figured this person's gameplay out, which is why many of you guys probably have moved on from this. What about Aquarius? What is Aquarius going to do next with this? 8 of Pearls in the reverse and the 7 of Cups in the reverse. I think you're going to, basically take your losses and just focus on yourself. You're tired of the confusion. You're tired of this person putting you in competition with people, keeping you confused about what they want, going back and forth with you going back and forth about this connection. So even if you've made an effort to truly try to make this work with this person, like put in the work, it just never really does. And for you, you don't understand it, but what you have to understand, the reason why this is coming through is because Spirit is trying to get you to learn, Aquarius, your worth, and knowing that you can't go back and forth in your mind for someone who is just not choosing you. The thing about very low vibrational people is they will keep you around for what they can get out of you, to use you and allow you to be in their space for that reason. They want to treat you like a piece of meat at the buffet. I like the way Aquarius does this, so I'm going to use Aquarius for this only. And then once I get filled up, once I drain Aquarius's energy in that area, then I'm going to run away from the connection, right? I'm going to run away from the connection, see if I can find something better that meets all my expectations. Even though I see Aquarius as the star, you see how stupid they are? They see you as the star, healing, you know, got it together, got it going on. They see you clearly for who you are, but they're not allowing themselves to surrender to the connection. And thus, it's always you feeling abandoned, neglected. You had to really think deeply about this. And even if you, Aquarius, engage in some, low vibrational games with this person, I really feel like if that part of your reading was you, it was really to get answers. You needed to kind of play a little game with them to see, like, okay, if I do this and will this work? Will this give me the answers that I need? But the answer is it's just a toxic relationship, kind of like tit for tat. I think if this is your story, there was a lot of tit for tat in this, and there still is if you continue with this, because this person will never be honest with you because they just want to come in to use and to be very manipulative. Sparks says, this makes so much sense. Aquarius was an over Pisces ex, and he said he was toxic, or she said she was toxic. Then we had a relationship for 8 months. When Pisces found out about me, boom, she was back and he enabled her. Man. B says, good to use the word toxic to conclude the reading. Yeah, good to use toxicity because it is toxic. I think there's a level of lack of accountability this person takes, and they don't want to surrender because they find as much as you're feeding the monster, then the more they're going to continue this crappy cycle. Okay. So with the Three of Wands, this person, the reason why they're showing up in your reading, Aquarius, even if you've broken away from this person, is because they're still waiting on you. They're still waiting on you to come in, and they're still waiting on you to say something or do something. Why the Three of Wands? Because they feel like it's over. They feel like you put a nail in the coffin, but they're still waiting because they feel like at some point they're you'll be willing to give to this again. Like, this is a very delusional person. Even though you ended things with me, Aquarius, at some point you're going to come back. That's what we always do. We break up and then we make up. You know, we get into a toxic argument and then you'll be back. I'm just waiting for you to come back. I'm waiting for you to feed me. And the way you feed me emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever that looks like, I'm just not going to take the risk to come towards you first with the Fool in the reverse, because that would be a very reckless move. It would blow my ego. It would make me feel very insecure, but they're not moving on the change. So let's get some on what this person's going to do next. I'm just curious what they're going to do next, and what's the potential outcome between you two, Aquarius. Don't forget to like the video, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. What is this person going to do next with Aquarius? We have the Lovers and the Knight of Swords. Here we go. You see what I'm saying? After a while, they're going to realize that it probably is over, and they're going to come in with a message of love because they see you leveling up. You're showing up as a Queen of Pearls. They see that you're very abundant, very stable, and that you are somebody that is not willing to go back and give to this person. You may have given to this person for a very long time, made them very comfortable, made them very happy, but you're not doing that anymore. And that is alarming to this person. They feel like they got to do something. So eventually, if you continue to hold back from this person will swallow their pride and ego and actually make a move. But with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, they're going to feel very overwhelmed and very hesitant about the decision to come forward, because they feel like with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is only going to be another karmic cycle. They feel like it's only a matter of time. Things are not going to turn in their favor. So let me just come on in um, for the time being, because I'm feeling very abandoned. I'm feeling very abandoned and very alone because Aquarius is not budging. Aquarius is standing on business by not communicating with me all this time. So at some point, I really need to reach out and say something to Aquarius. At some point, I need to reach out and say something to Aquarius. Even though I don't want to, even though I know it can probably, this whole thing can go downhill, and I still don't want to commit. I just want to get my ego stroked, and I want to get a little taste of that abundance that Aquarius is got going on. They may have be spying on you and seeing that you're doing better without them, Aquarius, whatever that means. Whether it be you have a lot of things going for yourself, you're just showing up a lot more better. Yeah, you're the star. There it is. You're doing you, boo. You're looking good. You're doing good. B says, thank you, Mika. Such a great reading that resonates to numerous of fellow Aquarians, showing someone's shit show. Yeah, this is ridiculous. But Aquarius, even if you've moved past this energy, and thank you so much, B, for the for sponsoring the Aqua read. I really appreciate it. But Aquarius, what this is serving as, it's a reminder of how far you've come. I think this is a reminder of how far you've come, the work that you've put in, the um the amount of growth that you have had since moving away from this energy, how much peace that you've created. And this person is only coming in to play more games with you. The Star and the Seven of Swords. Aquarius, please hear me. This is Spirit warning you. When this person makes an effort to come towards you, and for some of you guys, this is going to be this upcoming week or within the next few weeks or so, you're going to hear from this person and they're going to sell you a dream. They're going to say some things to you and it's a bunch of bull. Okay. It's deception, it's lies. I'm getting like a love bombing. They're going to come in with the lovers. They're going to come in. Oh, we're soulmates. We're meant to be. I love you so much. Let's make this work. All of that jazz. But they're full of crap. Why wouldn't this person just be honest with Aquarius? Because we also got the Wheel of Fortune. This is another karmic cycle. It's like Spirit saying, if you go back to this, you're going to have to relearn this lesson. Aquarius, if you go back to this person or someone like this person, then you will have to relearn this lesson about self-worth, self-respect, not engaging in head games and mind games, and not being part of someone's bullcrap. Because look how far you've come. And if you go back to this, you're only going to go backwards. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all been through this. Why will this person come in and not just be honest to Aquarius, Spirit? What is the issue here? Five of Swords. This person thrives off of conflict and chaos. They love it. This is a drama king and queen. This is somebody that's solo vibrational. They need to seek Jesus. They need to seek Jesus. They need to go pray. They need to go get some therapy. They need to go and really work on this within. This is somebody that is wrapped up in a behavior pattern for so long of chaos, dysfunction, low vibration, hurting people, destroying people. They get a kick out of it because it gives them a sense of power and control. And it makes them feel like, yeah, Aquarius still cares. Aquarius, it's almost like attention seeking behavior. It's attention seeking behavior. And around we go. A new cycle of more bullcrap. Five of Swords, y'all. This person's in competition with you. Oh, Aquarius, you think you big and bad? Bet, watch this. I'm gonna get Aquarius to drop their guard and they gonna fall to their knees and they gonna beg for me back. They probably going around behind your back right now, talking to their fellas, talking to their homegirls, whoever it is, plotting and twisting now so they can come in and to love bomb the crap out of you so you can drop your guard and go backwards. And that's the thing right there, Aquarius, that Spirit is trying to warn you with this message. Don't do it. Don't do it. Seriously. Yes. Keita says, ending a 7-year S show. I kid you not, I have a necklace that says shit show from this situation because it was a total shit show. Yes, B says totally a test from Spirit to see if we have learned. Absolutely. Spark says, thank you, Mika. It makes sense. I'm a Virgo and Aquarius want us again. He doesn't want the ex. See, you see what I'm saying? It don't matter if this person went off to someone else. They're going to come back, Aquarius. They're going to come back because of your abundance. You're showing up as the Queen of Pearls, which is like the Queen of Pentacles. You're looking good. Look at this girl. She looking good in nature. You're at peace, tranquil. You know, you have washed away all your sins. I'm getting like this is almost like a baptism. It's like a rebirth. And you're on your grind and you're doing so well. And this person wants to rob your joy and take it for their own. This is somebody that just mooches and leeches off of your energy, you know? And Spark says, I'm happy to be friends currently, as I don't trust the situation with his ex in the picture. Yeah. Aquabat Vibe says Mika is the real deal. Always knocking the always knocking the nail right on the head. Thank you so much. And thank you to Sparks for the 449. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But Aquarius, I mean, you know, let's be honest. You know, this person is still the same low vibrational person that they have been. And with the hanged woman right here, this person is going to stay there. The only thing they're thinking about and reflecting about is how to come in to knock you off of your spiritual path of healing and growth. And that is a no. That is a hell no. It's not going to happen. And if this person want to play games with you, it's a bet because Aquarius is going to still vibe high, keep moving forward and not deal with this because it's a no. It's not going to happen. All right. And get some advice, y'all. Let's get some advice. And we're going to do the all signs read after this. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all can go ahead and get ready for that. We're gonna do all signs on a live if you want to check that out. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Let me clear this up. Again, thank y'all so much. I appreciate the love, y'all. These people, man, they just whoo, man. It's rough. That's rough, Aqua Gang. Stay strong. You're doing great. You're doing great. Yeah, there it is. Spirit wants you to pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying with this lame ass loser, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? When this person comes in, it's a no. It's time to pivot and keep it moving. Turn around. And listen, I don't even think it's fair to even reach out to this person to respond once you sit block. Once they try to call you on that WhatsApp app number, that Google that Google Voice number, because you know you already got a block Aquarius. So once they try to call you on that Google Voice number or that WhatsApp number, block. Once they try to message you on that DM, block. It's a block. You know, they're going to try it because this person thrives off of drama. And it doesn't matter if it's good or bad responses from you, they thrive off of it. So don't give them the satisfaction. Please don't. Just pivot away and keep moving and, you know, thriving and surviving and going towards what you deserve. Yes, Spirit, yes. Spirit wants you to focus on your freedom. Many of you guys may have not felt very free in this relationship. You may have felt like a trapped bird, okay, that couldn't spread their wings and be the true Aquarius that you are. You know, it was like you had to really make this person happy, but were you really happy? No. And so you felt trapped. And so with this freedom, it says, embrace the freedom to be yourself. Embrace who you are. Embrace being that weird aqua that we are. And I say we because I'm an Aquarius sun and Venus. You know, there is a sense of freedom that comes from moving away from this and learning the spiritual lessons. I feel like you finally feel like you can fly and be yourself. You don't have to meet this person's expectations and give you all these burdens and stuff. Yeah, your intuition will tell you everything that you need to know. Look at this eye. You know that person gonna give you the evil eye. You already know they full of crap. Trust your inner voice and follow its guidance. Your inner voice will tell you everything you need to know. You know this is your reading because when you got away from this person, you began to feel free, and your intuition kind of told you this is the pivot that you needed to take. So if this is your reading, Aquarius, let me know down in the comments. Let me know your story, Aqua Gang. I would love to hear from you. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because every single month I do pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. Now for the month of April, if you guys leave me a purple emoji down in the comments, any emoji as long as it's purple, then you will be increasing your chances of winning a free personal tarot reading. So leave me a purple emoji, any emoji as long as it's purple. And if you're watching live, click off, come back, leave that purple emoji. I would really appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for watching. Your girl is headed to the All Signs read. So I'll see you guys there in a few. Thank you. Take care.